Hi, I wanted to jump on real quick, and if there is quick to this, I'm trying to make this in one video regarding what symptoms I had. I had a lot of symptoms, but my symptoms didn't happen all at once. They happened in segments over years. My symptoms started in 2018 to current. My mast cell is due to mold in my home. That's what triggered mine. And traditionally, mast cell is triggered by Lyme or mold, and now they're finding that long-term COVID, but they're also doing more studies that find that there could be a host of other things that also trigger mast cell. Mast cell, they feel triggers when your immune system is not doing its job, which when you have an autoimmune disease, you are in that position of having a heightened or a weakened immune system. So let me jump into these real quick, and I'll tell you the tests that I had as I go through them. Headache. I had a headache right here. They tested me for a brain tumor because it would come so severe and so hard. It was coming and going. I had a brain scan done. I had severe dehydration. They thought it was diabetes, so they tested me for that. A feeling of internal vibration. The only thing I know to put that back to is one of those chairs you sit in, or pressure washing your driveway where you get that vibration in your hands. That would be head to toe. Severe hives only on my face. They were nowhere else. I would get them here and here, and then I would get these bags under my eyes right here would fill with fluid. I didn't know what that was coming from. They thought lupus, so they tested me for lupus, MS, rheumatoid arthritis, fibromyalgia, and a host of other things, but I didn't have anything except fibromyalgia, and I think I forgot to mention that in my prior video. Food sensitivity, intolerance, oh, that's the fun one. That's what my Mcas primarily goes by. Some people have skin issues, muscle. Mine was really digestion. Intolerance to foods, bloating. I would have constipation for a few days, diarrhea for a few days, throwing up randomly. Nobody knew. There was no rhyme or reason. Tinnitus, so that triggered upper endoscopies, colonoscopies, what was going on, different digestive enzymes, things for my stomach, medications, none of them worked. I had massive hair loss. I had a full head of hair, so I've lost really 50% of my hair because of it. I'm hoping it comes back as I'm going through this process right now of detoxing and binding. I'm hoping my hair will come back to its fullness. I had a hoarse voice also for no reason. It sounded like you were yelling in a concert. I had massive sinus drainage. I had my left eye, my left nostril would constantly drip. I had so bad that I had to have a tissue constantly out of nowhere, rhyme or reason, they would just start dripping. Heart palpitations, tightness in my chest, shortness of breath, very easily, dizziness, and high BP that would just come and go. My blood pressure would just spike and drop and spike and drop, and nobody could figure that out. So I've had a lot of cardio workups. I've had my heart looked at from the inside out. I've had nuclear stress tests. I've had stress tests done. I had to wear holster monitors to find out what was going on because of the constant palpitations that I would get. I had my chest looked at because of my breathing. I had breathing tests done. I had tilt tables done because of the severe dizziness. They thought I had POTS, but I don't have POTS. I got a twitching in my eye. This right here, my eyelid would just start twitching. I swear people could see it, but they said they couldn't, and then I would get twitching right here. Along with that, I would get a sensitivity to smells. It almost felt like I had morning sickness. I would end up just chemical smells. I couldn't wear perfume anymore. I couldn't use the shampoos that I used to use, and I'll go into another video on that. Burning smells, just different things would just randomly set me off into anaphylaxis. The weight gain that came out of the blue for no reason, and then the sudden weight loss. I lost 36 pounds in I think a month and a half when I was officially down at the very end and getting diagnosed. Feeling nauseous a lot, extreme tiredness that I would literally have to go lay down. Brain fog, where I would just lose my place in the middle of a sentence, and then all of a sudden it's like my brain restarted. Vision blur, that was another thing that really got to me, was the vision blur. I have contacts with the bifocal lenses in them, and one day I can see and one day I can't. I'm wearing readers just to be able to supplement, to be able to see. Ringing in my inner ears because I had fluid that would build up behind my eardrums, and they had talked about putting tubes in my ears, but I didn't get the fluid enough to warrant that. And I had constant CTs and MRIs for my muscles in my joints. My teeth was another one. My teeth got weak from this disease. Like there would be days where I felt like all my teeth were loose, and then other days where it felt fine. I ended up needing 4 crowns because my teeth ended up cracking. That was mine, and what I understand is this disease and fillings that were failing. So these are just some of the things that I had to deal with. Please feel free to comment and ask any questions. And I hope this helps somebody understand that there's a host of things that can go with this and a host of tests before they actually come to a diagnosis. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comment section, and I'd be more than happy to answer them.